Alright, what's up YouTube? What's up Hammerheads? Vanhammer HP, Craig coming at you. So look what we got here behind us. Doesn't that look pretty sweet? This is the new 2019 Ford Edge ST. So we're going to take a look at that today, do a little review, we'll give it a little test drive, we'll go in and out, look at all the parts of it, and kind of discuss it, because if you read the reviews on this thing, a lot of people have kind of really been kind of harsh on this, and so I'm going to give my first-hand experience. I always take car reviews with a grain of salt. I'll read them and take that kind of stuff into consideration sometimes, but those guys that do the car reviews, one, they're professional drivers, and you know, they just drive the car different than normal people drive a car on a day-to-day basis, and you know, so I think they have a difference of opinion a lot of times than what the normal person may have that drives the car. So I've only driven this car from the car wash and back. That's why I'm all a little hot and sweaty. But anyway, so this is all going to be first-hand information and you know, first impressions of the car and everything like that. So anyway, let's get after it. We'll do a walk around on the outside, we'll check everything out, go in the interior, and then we'll take her for a little test drive and just see how ST, the new 2019 Ford Edge, is. Alright, so here we go, 2019 Ford Edge ST. Let's talk about her. Okay, you can hear she's running. She's pretty quiet. We'll give the kind of just once around, and then we'll come back and talk on some points here. Ford Edge, this is Ford's kind of mid-size SUV or crossover SUV. Okay, smaller than the Explorer, bigger than the Escape. So first of all, we'll talk about, since I just got back from doing it, washing the car. I think washing the car, nobody ever talks about it, but it's one of the most important things to me when it comes to when you got a new car. And I tell you what, the black looks magnificent. I love black when it's clean, but it's just like everything else. When you're washing it, it just makes me feel so much better that I have that metallic color. So yeah, washing it, there are a lot of body lines on this car, and it is a pain in the butt to wash by hand. It really is. Body lines everywhere. You look just here on the front, body lines in the hood, body lines here, body lines here, body lines here, you know, body lines down the side, top and bottom. Coming around to the back, just body lines, body lines, body lines, down around there, body lines. So down in here you got this little crevice here. Just so washing a car is kind of a pain in the butt if you wash it by hand. The other thing with so many body lines in, if you are one of those ones that go through the automatic car washes, it may be something that, you know, it's not going to clean it very well, because it may not get in all the grooves and stuff. So we take a look here, you get the tiny ST badging in the front. Okay, I wish that was a little bit bigger. So I mean, of course, from the front, the styling in the front, you know, you're gonna know that it's not just a regular Edge, it's a sporty edition Edge, and that's what you're gonna get with the ST, the more sporty front fascia. We come around to the side here. These are the 20-inch wheels. There is an option for the 21-inch wheels, and when you go up to that option, you get the performance brakes, the Brembos in the front. Okay, the ST does come with a bigger rear rotor back there for some better stopping. This is an all-wheel drive car, which is what gives it, you know, the feel and the power and the sportiness of what you got, it being all-wheel drive. They are 335 horsepower, 380 foot-pounds of torque. So that's a lot of torque, and you get a lot of that torque probably from the all-wheel drive system. You're going to get suspension upgrades with your ST, and then of course the sport tuning. You come around to the back here, see like the little fake kind of exhaust tips. If you actually look in there, you'll see the exhaust, but you get the chrome styling there. Has a little tow hitch hookup. You know, you can probably pull you a small little trailer or something like that. You got the bigger ST badge. I wish something, see, it was like that size in the front. It does have the little push button lift gate, and it's a power lift gate there. So you can see plenty of room in the back. It has the push button power back down lift gate. We'll take a look at this engine. Probably not too much to gaze at here. Oh, but looky there, at least you get some hood struts. All right, so you get some Ford Performance badging on the engine cover there. V6 EcoBoost. It is the 2.7 liter V6 EcoBoost, which means it is turboed. Fairly quiet running. There you go, like I said, probably not much to see there. Main points, badging, hood struts. Okay, so let's take a look at the interior real quick. All right, so opening up right away, you notice, look, you got some Ford Performance badging across the door seal there. These seats, extremely comfortable, I like them. Okay, this is a performance vehicle. Okay, it's made to, you know, pitch and roll and go. And so they give you the seats that'll hold you in there. It's leather on the outside. You get the stitching, which is comes with the ST package. I do like that they put the ST in the seat. I wish they did that with more vehicles like the GTs and things. The carpet floor mats. Of course, I'm always a fan if you have a special car. Put me an ST or something on the floor mats. Anyway, we have like a suede type material here in the center. Let's get on in. It's hot. This air conditioner feels good. All right, so looking at the steering wheel, we do have some ST badging on the steering wheel. We do have paddle shifters. All right. We do have a little, let's see, digital screens on the side with our speedometer there in the center. We do have our LED screen here. Of course, with the ST package, you're gonna get some, you know, the nav and all that good stuff there. Storage compartment. I do like that the dash is fairly simple. So you're not all confused with, you know, but you don't have buttons everywhere and you're trying to search for what you're looking for. Do have heated seats. I do not see a cold seat feature with it. This is definitely one thing Ford people are gonna have to get used to, and it's definitely weird the first time you get in and you don't have an actual lever. But we have the S there. That's what puts us in sports mode and changes our shifting points and gives us all the goodies that comes with the ST. If you'll see right here, it does come with the B&O sound system in here. So the upgraded sound system is good. We said there's kind of get a look on the back here. And we're getting sprinkled on. Of course, you know, you can't wash a black car without it raining 30 minutes afterwards. So 2 seats, looks like you could fit 5 people in here fairly comfortably. Leg room. Child seat. Let's see, more storage here in the center console, USB ports. More storage there. Awesome. All right, so let's get to driving this thing. We'll do, we're sitting at 568. We're over 500 miles. That's a good break-in. So we should be good to go. We won't take her too hard. We'll take her for a drive in normal mode here, and just kind of see what we get with that. Hit that little super button, sport button, and take her for a ride, see what the difference is, and see how we feel with it. So the first thing I gotta do, turn the dial to drive to D. Of course, some of the first things you'll notice when driving this car is it's quiet. Yeah, coming from the Mustang, you know, when I think performance vehicle, I think exhaust. Definitely a quiet ride. Feels good, feels smooth while driving. Part of that's going to be the big 20-inch wheels, and then, like I said, you have the option for even a 21-inch wheel. All-wheel drive, you do notice that and feel that for sure. That's where a lot of your torque and grab is going to come from. The EcoBoost really does pull this. The all-wheel drive and everything really does pull this well. I like it. You know, we don't have the radio on or anything. There's not a lot of cab noise here on the road. We're up to highway speeds here, and it's raining on the car I just washed. Oh, looky there. We're just automatic windshield wipers just came on. So another added feature when looking at that. You know, talking about families and stuff like that, you really kind of wonder about what the demographic is for an ST Ford Edge. You know, who needs that extra boost in performance that buys an Edge? And your answer is probably as good as mine, because I really don't know. Right now, the vehicle is my mother-in-law's, so she is a grandmother. You know, the cool grandma that still wants the pep in her vehicle and stuff like that. But, you know, she's got plenty of grandkids, and anytime she could have 2, 3, 4 grandkids. So, smaller SUV that is easy to whip around town, easy to park, spacious enough to, you know, go to the grocery store, carry the grandkids around, carry kids around, or whatever. Is kind of that purpose for the Edge itself. But where you're lacking in the Edge is maybe that little get up and go that you want, and that's maybe where you want to step up to the ST. You know, so you can climb to that highway speeds on the entrance ramp. You know, you have that ability to maybe take a corner like we're doing now at maybe a little higher speed with a little more stability, so you still have that spirited driving feel. We're not going to take the corners too fast because it did just sprinkle, so they are a little wet. But anyway, you're looking at and again, you come back to the demographic part. Who's going to want it? Because you know, a lot of starter families and stuff might not be able to afford, you know, the $42,000 base price on the ST Edge. And this may be, you know, the next option for the guy that owns that GT Mustang, and the wife says, all right, you know, you get married and you have a kid, and the wife's like, okay, Mustang's got to go. You know, how many times you heard that story, you know? This might be the option for, you know, that guy to still have a little pep in his car to be able to sport around in. With it being an ST version, there's going to be performance parts, aftermarket performance parts out there to even give it a little more pep. These seats really do grab you and kind of, you know, and really fit you into the seat real well. You know, there's no problem with feeling cramped or anything with it being a smaller SUV. I really feel like I got a lot of space. Steering wheel's good size. I feel like my hands can position on it. And I'm surprised. I'm going a pretty good speed here, and I didn't realize it until I just looked down. This thing it is pretty smooth. I like the way it drives. It's just, maybe just a different feeling. You sit up a little higher than in a Mustang. The windshield is huge on this thing, and so you have plenty of visibility out, both out the front, sides, and back. You know, this is probably not as luxurious as the Cadillac or Lexus or something like that, but this does not have a cheap feel in the interior at all to me. It really feels nice and makes you feel like you have a $42,000 vehicle on the inside. We're coming up a hill here, coming out of the canyon, and it feels like it has enough power. You know, it doesn't struggle coming up the hill there at all. That felt really good. We're going to turn around up here after we take this next little good curve, put her in sport mode, and kind of see what she's got. Felt pretty good going around that curve there in this. You don't feel like, you know, in SUVs you always got to worry about, you know, that tipping point on them for rollovers and things like that. Well, the ST, you can take those corners at a little higher speed and you really don't have that feel that the car's gonna come out from underneath you. But it's fun. I can definitely see how you could have fun in this car. It's bringing a little smile to my face as I take these turns right here. Again, you got to use the dial to reverse. It is so weird. We're gonna get that GT500. You better get used to it. So from a standstill in sport mode here, we're going to get us a little takeoff. Okay, there's a little turbo lag there, but when she goes, she goes. You can hear that exhaust now, though. The little turbo exhaust. It's kind of funny. I tell you where, as we get around this corner, you can definitely have fun in this car. I've seen some articles where they really dog this, and it's pretty fun. Now, I'm not a professional driver or professional car reviewer, but as a normal person, I can have fun in the car. I'm going to slow back down here. I'm going to get like a good, maybe like a 10-mile-an-hour roll and hit it. Because then you're really going to feel that all-wheel drive and feel that turbo kick in. There you go. It's like the little engine that could. It's putting a smile on my face. I'm having fun with it. It's definitely a good pep ride. Back up to the house here. That was a good little ride. So definitely, I mean, if you're in the market, like we talked about, like I said, I'm just not 100% sure what demographic would be in for a Ford Edge ST. But if it's something you think you'd be into, I'd definitely give it a shot. It has some good pep in it, and like I said, it'll bring a smile to your face, all while you know, keeping you safe. You know, you're not going to be the slow guy trying to get onto the interstate or onto the, you know, to merge into traffic or anything like that. And you got some good styling on both the outside, inside, with some comforts on the inside. All around, I think it's a good Ford product here. So anyway, that's my thoughts on the Ford Edge, 2019 Ford Edge ST. We've had a little boost in subscribers. At the time of the video, I think we're up to 110, so keep that up, keep that coming. I really enjoy making the videos for everybody, so make sure you like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, go back, check out some of the old videos, get caught up with what we're doing with Racy Lacy. We actually, here in a couple days, I've been waiting forever to do this, and actually I actually had to call another place to get it done. But here in a couple days, we're gonna break down our budget build on Racy Lacy and go over and go through that. So you want to stay tuned into that. So you can kind of, that's been kind of the purpose with Racy Lacy here all in the beginning. We've been focusing on a budget build, you know, not spending $5,000 on upgrades, keeping her in A and seeing what we could get out of her. But stay tuned for that next video. That's coming up here pretty quick. So anyways, and like always, drop the hammer. Peace out.
Do it.